This video is to give you another opportunity to think about how to calculate density and how to compare the densities of two different materials. In this image, we are going to see which one is more dense than the other, container 1 or container 2. Which one do you think? The answer is container 2 is more dense than container 1, and the reason for that, what's the reason for that? It's because, as you can see, there are more particles in the same amount of space, and that amount of space is called volume. The particles in container 2 are closer together, and that means it's more dense. Let's compare them by actually calculating the density. Container 1 and container 2 each have a different mass, and for this example, we'll just say that's the number of particles is the mass. What are the mass of container 1 and container 2? Container 1 has a mass of 6, container 2, and if you need to count, you can, has a mass of 18. So 6 on the top row, then another 6 in the middle, that's 12, plus another 6, that's 18. Okay? If I told you the volume of both of them is 10 milliliters, as you can see, they're the same size container, we would calculate density by doing mass divided by volume. So the first one is 6 divided by 10, and that comes out to be 0.6. And the second one is 18 divided by 10, and that comes out to be 1.8. So we can say that container 2 is more dense, but now we can also say that the density of container 2 is 3 times greater than the density of container 1 because there are 3 times as many particles in it. All right, let's see if you can try this next one. There are 2 containers. Each container in the image has the same number of particles, but they have a different volume. What's the density of container A and container C, and can you compare them? Let's do container A first. Container A has 5 particles in a volume of 5 milliliters. 5 divided by 5 equals 1. Container C has 5 particles in a volume of 10 milliliters. 5 divided by 10 is 0.5. The density of container C is 0.5, and 0.5 is half of 1, so the density of container C is 1/2 the density of container A. Let's try one more. With the same containers, more particles were added to container C, so now it has twice as many particles as container A. Container A still has 5 particles, but container C now has 10. Can you calculate the density of both of these and compare them? Container A hasn't changed. It is still 5 particles in 5 milliliters, so its density is 1. But now, container C has 10 particles in a volume of 10 milliliters, so 10 divided by 10 is also 1. This means the density of container C is the same or equal to the density of container A. I hope this helps you make a little bit better sense of calculating density and comparing the densities between two different containers or two different substances. It has to do with how close the particles are together.